Hello everybody, my name is Pizza Brandon, and welcome back to another episode of How To Minecraft here on the How To Minecraft server. This one is a little bit different. We're actually not live streaming it. I thought I would try out just one time around uploading a video that was a bit more, I guess, raw cut up, or I shouldn't say raw cut up, but you know, like cut up, professional, kind of clipped together, and just a bit smoother of a recording, mainly because I've been loving doing streaming, but I really miss just having a lot of time to be able to record, you know, like taking advantage of the full 2-hour date cycle and making a good, 45-minute video doesn't have too many, awkward silences or anything like that, where you could actually really see me being productive. So this episode, I really want to get finishing on the house, at least getting some sort of structure done, because last episode, I feel so bad, by the way. Like, I know there was some people out there that were really disagreeing with me, and I know some people out there that were just kind of salty about it. I feel bad for any salt that I translated from last episode. I look back at it, it wasn't just, the glitch has been fixed, so that, at least I think it has, so that's all good, but I still feel bad that I took it out the way that it did. It did not seem really, I don't know, I guess, professional of me, like, respectful of me, I guess. It just sucked, but it was whatever, and really, I don't mind it all that much. So, we have our first death, that's whatever, days change, whatever happens. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do then is, thankfully I can do this beautiful thing called sleeping, even though there's a cat on my, you know what, this is accurate. You go to bed and there's a cat on your chest. I've only, had experience with a cat for a little while, but I know it's usually how it works. You fall asleep and then you wake up and they're just kind of sitting on you like, nope, you're not getting up until I wake up. So yeah, looking over here, I think from what I heard, from what I saw actually, I don't know what happened to our iron. What happened to our iron? Where'd our iron go? Not actually sure what happened to our iron. I don't really know what's been going on in the past day or so, so I did go to sleep a little bit too early, and I know a couple people did come on the server a little bit later than I was on, or when everybody recorded, so it was a little bit kind of, I guess, odd placement, really. Ooh, should not have wasted that coal in there, that was a little bit of a bad idea, but I'm not sure what happened, but I know Lachlan and Landon, I think, had a very, very rough meeting with, one of the dungeons. I don't remember which dungeon, but I've actually never been to a dungeon quite yet. Now, looking in here, again, I'm not sure what happened to the iron. I'll have to check in with my guys on that, but, I mean, we've got a coin over 7,500 coins here. We got a bow, all these power stuff, and our enchantment balls, which is awesome. We don't really have anything. Like, we don't have our gold, or I don't know what happened to that stuff. Okay, well, you guys might know, I might not, but I'll probably get filled in on it later. So we're gonna go ahead and grab a little bit of this food then, just because I'm pretty much starving. And my main goal for what I want to do today is honestly, first off, clear out my inventory a little bit, since this is very cluttered. Let's go and remove everything that we really don't need from here, including the flowers and the clownfish and everything. We have stone axes here. I think we can keep these for a little while. Do we have actual stone? We do have stone. We do not have cobblestone, which is fine by me. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do then is actually place down 3 stone real fast here and actually make another axe, because what we're going to need is raw stone. So we're going to need to cook up a lot of stone to actually make it into stone bricks to work on the pathway up. And, well, we actually already have the pathway up. We just kind of need to actually make the stilts of the house. And then what we need to do after that is, I guess, just chop down a lot of wood to get the axe level going. So that's what we need to do right now. So we've got the 3 wood that we need. So we're going to go ahead and make a wooden axe. And then I think what we're going to go ahead and do is right now, let's go chop down a lot of trees. Preferably away from this area. Where did I put down all the steak? Okay, so we got chicken in here. We got 7 chicken. I think that'll be good for a little while. So we're going to go ahead and I guess, is there a way to venture out? Okay, there is. How do you get on top of the trees from here? I think you can go up right here. Yeah, okay, so you can get up right here. So I'm going to go ahead and chop down a lot of pretty much dark oak wood, or dark spruce wood, I should say, because that's what I think is going to look fantastic. I've already got a kind of idea of what I want to do for the house. For those that caught the last episode, I wasn't able to actually execute it, but I have a full idea. So what I think I'm going to go ahead and do then is chop down the trees, and I'm going to make probably the first cut of this entire series. So, and by the way, let me know in the comments down below, guys, whether or not you like these sorts of, like cut-up videos that are a bit more, I guess, done off camera and worked on a little bit more. I could still do this live streaming, but I choose not to, mainly because I like just uploading the raw file. But I don't know, I've really missed this. This feels like my kind of content, like taking the time to record a video and cutting it up. So let me know, guys, how much you like it compared to before. I think I prefer it, but we'll go ahead and see. So yeah, let me go ahead and chop this tree down, a couple more trees, and I'll get back to you guys. See, it's kind of funny how even like a full stone axe and the one that I had that was pretty much broken couldn't even chop down this entire tree here. What do we get from that? We got about 2 stacks of spruce wood, I think, unless we had a little bit more spruce wood before, which I don't really know if we did or not. So what I think I'm going to do is, let's go ahead and use one of these, or use, yeah, it's brown sand clay. Let's go ahead and use the spruce wood around here, make a little crafting table, and I guess just really... let's just chop down a little bit, or I guess mine up a little bit of stone here. I guess we can go up here and do it. There's some horses around here too. Very, very nice. I love the landscape in this, and I love how many mobs there are. It's so nice, you know? Like, you don't really have to worry about mobs all that much. Or friendly creatures, I should say, not really mobs. I mean, mobs they're abundant too. I mean, let's not get ourselves in a bundle. They're all over the place, even though they got nerfed, I think, 25% down to. We're not down to 25%, but down 25%. So they're about 3/4 strong as they were before. So yeah, I think it should be a good amount of stone for right now. What I'm really excited to use is the cyan stained clay for the floor. Thankfully, we still have some of that. We were able to get some after we got killed. I think that one of the main reasons I was so salty about yesterday was because I lost pretty much all the materials I had to build my house, you know, at the time. So, I don't know, it's just bad timing. But, yeah, honestly, I think chopping down just one more of these trees, now that I'm going to be able to make 2 wooden stone axes, I think should be a lot better. I don't actually know how long until the sun goes down. Ooh, it's close. The sun's going down soon. Might want to get home. Yeah, I might want to get home relatively soon. I love how it goes into the ground. I think I mentioned that last episode, I believe. I love how the roots actually, like, go into the ground. I'm not sure why Vanilla Minecraft doesn't do that. I wish they did, but I think if that was the case, then terrain would look a lot more awful on, like, you know, multiplayer servers, that sort of thing. But, yeah, I think... Right now, I'm still contemplating, should I go home or should I keep chopping? I think I should honestly keep chopping. There's another tree right here. This one is very dark. It's actually next to another one. Let's go ahead and chop this for a little while here. We don't need to chop the whole thing down, since we do actually just need a good amount of stone, really. Because we are going to need to cook up a lot of stone as well, which means we're more than likely going to be using a lot of this wood for fuel, regardless. Because I felt bad using that 1 coal on the 2 steak earlier. That was a bad idea by me. I feel bad. That was my fault. But, yeah. So we're going to need to use a lot of this for coal, or for, yeah, just fuel in general. So let me go ahead and chop up a little bit more, and I guess, is it nighttime yet? Oh, it's getting there. Yeah, I think as soon as the nighttime hits, I'm going to go back home, get to sleep, or actually, as soon as the nighttime hits, you know what I can do? I could actually just go down into the, you know what, let's just go down to the mines when the nighttime hits then, and we can get mining on some more stone. I can set up a little, I guess... Yeah, you know what? Let's do this now, I think. Yeah, we'll wait until nighttime. We're actually pretty close, too. Yeah, what I'm going to do then is go down into the mines, or not really into the mines, but just underground, and build a staircase down, I guess, to, like, Y... I found Y11 isn't necessary. I mean, you could find the lava platforms down there, but I think, yeah, we'll go down to Y11. So I'll build a little staircase down. Probably not find anything, but just do it like that to find some stone. So, yeah, night times are rising. Let's go ahead and chop up the rest that we've got here. I mean, we still have a good amount of time. Oh, is this spider coming for me? Oh, man, come on. Tough spider. I know, like, it's nighttime right now for you, dude, but, like, come on, don't do this to me. I think my leather is still at a pretty good durability right now, so we should be okay. Alright, here we go, and perfect. Okay, we got 1 string from that. Yeah, my durability on my leather is still pretty fine. I also got a comment last episode saying that it's a little bit weird that I'm building my own house. The thing I want to address on that is, I'm building my own house on our property, so everything that I have is still going to be mine. I just kind of want, you know, like, my own place to kind of settle down. And a lot of us are going to be building our own homes. Like, we're all going to have our own home, and then we'll have, like, our main place, which is going to be our treehouse, I think, if we don't decide to move from there. So, yeah, we're all going to eventually separate, but, like, still stay in that same area. Because, you know, like, the home where I'm building is, like, right there. So it's still, like, pretty close to where all of us are. So there's no need to worry about that. We're all staying close. We're all a giant family. I love this, man. I love Season 3 because there's so much team interaction that never used to be a thing back in Season 1 and 2. And it's like, it's just nice, you know what I mean? To see everybody working together for the most part. It's just like, it's a blessing, really, in disguise. And now, I know I could go home and just sleep this night away right now, And while that might be a better idea, I think I should just stay in the mines for the majority of the nighttime, just because I would probably only want to stay in for like 6 minutes or something, but I need the full 12 to just kind of, take the time, get some stone, and get that cooked up. So I'm going to go ahead and mine for a little while. I'll let you guys know if I find anything. If not, I'll probably see you guys back when I'm at the house, smelting up all the stone in the furnaces. Just a little bit, as you guys can see how much of a passageway down I've made, we happen to have found a little cave. And by saying a little cave, I doubt that it's actually very little. So we can take this time to actually still explore it. So I am going to build more downward toward it while we're getting, the stone that we need here. Let's go ahead and take a little bit of, we got to make sure we've got enough inventory space for all this oak sapling we don't need. Let's go ahead and take a look here. So what... I'm using a keyboard that I'm kind of new to, so I don't want to shift off and potentially fall. That would, if I lose all my stuff right now, that would be the end of me. I'd be so done. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and block that up then, just to make sure that doesn't happen. Right. What is the situation looking under... Okay. Ah! We are in a very large cave. I think this might actually be the same cave that we've been to before. We got some emerald down there, which is nice. I'm sure we've got some plenty of ores around here. Yeah, we got some cobblestone over there, so that is definitely where someone has already been. Okay, let's go. I think, yeah, actually, I don't know which direction is closer to a wall. I think this direction is closer to a wall. So let's go ahead and mine out this way pretty much. We're not going to have a passageway up unless I remember exactly where I am. Yeah, we need to be really freaking careful along here because, like I said, I don't want a repeat of last episode ever again. I was way too salty. That would never happen to me. And, but if we were to die right now, that would be contested. I'm pretty sure I would be equally, if not more salty than before. So yeah, let's go ahead and actually, okay, let's actually stay the hell away from here for right now. I'm not down here to mine, I'm not down here to get ores, I'm just down here to get some freaking innocent stone. So you know what, I'm just gonna stay up here a little bit, build up a little bit more, and just get some stone. We'll worry about the caves and the mobs later on. We've got a couple people, we got like a water bucket or something, and we figure out what exactly is going on. Because I don't think there's as many mobs as before, but still, I'm not prepared. And if I was to go down there and fight, I would want to at least put all the stone and stuff that I have away. Because I've got 4 stacks of wood right now, some dirt, and a lot of cobblestone working on at least. So kind of valuable stuff to lose. Alright, so looking around here, I actually did manage to build down a little bit lower, kind of toward the area here. And there is some iron right there, although there is, like I said, a couple mobs kind of guarding it. Not sure whether or not I want to come down for it right now. I think I'll come back for it later. So we've got a little bit of a blockway right there, and as you can see, I kind of made a little bit of a curve going around where I initially was. I think for right now, let's see, how much do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We got about 4 stacks of stone. I think that should be good enough to build with for right now. If we need more, we'll come back for it, but I think we don't really need to overdo how much we've got. And I think it's been longer than 12 minutes, so I think it should be close to daytime now. I wish there was an easy way to check without having to make a, sacrifice gold to make a clock. But I think, okay, here's the way up. It's still nighttime. We can try running for it. We could. I think I'm going to try running for it through nighttime. Nighttime's not too horrible, as long as you got food and saturation. So let's go ahead, get the heck out of here. How are mobs doing? Mobs aren't doing all that bad. Okay. It's not really stuff we need to worry about, so I think we can get home pretty easily. Yeah, nighttime's actually just ending too, so that's perfect. That's a little baby zombie right there. Didn't really want to have to draw his attention, but it looks like we did. Yeah, we most definitely did. Okay, let's go ahead and go through here. Hopefully don't take the lives of any innocent bunnies. That broke me last episode more than anything, having to kill that bunny. I didn't mean to, man. I didn't mean to. Okay, run back through here, and then we're literally back home. All right, sweet. And, oh, I don't know what that monstrosity is. I think I built that, actually. Never mind. So, yeah, how many furnaces do we have in here, really, to work with? We've got 2 right there, and I think we have 2 back here. Okay, and the coal's in here as well. I'm going to go ahead and do us all a favor and take the coal out of here and actually put it back in the other chest, since I don't want to use this stuff. It's kind of valuable. I mean, yeah. Yeah, no, coal's valuable. So any ores, any resource like that is still valuable. So let's go ahead and use, I think, this much wood for right now. We're going to need more of that. We're going to need a good amount of stuff. There we go. Yeah, 2 stacks of those should be fine for right now. Yeah, we can go ahead and hold on to that. So let's go ahead and put in those in there and a full stack of cobblestone. That in there and a full stack of cobblestone. Then we'll do the same thing over here. Cook up all this junk. Let's go ahead and change this into actual, yeah, let's just use a whole stack of wood right there to go ahead and cook up the cobblestone. That should be a little bit more, I think, since I'm pretty sure you can cook up more than 1 with a piece of wood. Let me actually see. Yeah, I think I think we put in a little bit too much fuel. Yeah, no, we definitely did. I think you can cook up 1 stone with... I think you can cook up 2 stone with 1 wood. Or it might be a little bit less than... Actually, is it? Hold on, let's see. Does the wood burn? Okay, it does. So it's a little bit of an odd number. Maybe this 40 to 64 would actually work. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I guess get this smelted. I'll catch you guys back in a few. Rightio, so I figured I'd actually make a little bit of useful time while the rest of the stone's cooking to actually kind of, you know, use this stuff to make it. So what I think we're going to go ahead and do is just change a full stack of the actual stone into the stone brick slab. Let me show you guys kind of the idea of what I've got going on here. And then actually let me take, in that case then, half of the spruce wood that we've got. I think 16 for right now should be okay. We'll use some sticks as well. We might need more than this, but let's go ahead and make some fences right along here. There we go. So we got 27 spruce fence. That should be okay for right now. Now, the thing is, I'm going to make this house on stilts for the main reason that we are building it kind of next to a very populated forest. And, you know, populated with people we don't really want conversing with us. So we're going to do it around there. And I think this is how we're going to... Oh, God. I want to kill these guys before I get building the house, because that creeper in specific... Look at all those creepers and skeletons! Look at all of them! I don't want to have to deal with them ever again in my life. Okay, let's go ahead and actually build this. So I haven't actually test built anything. I might want to, but we're just going to kind of go YOLO into it for right now. So this is a pretty large area, I think. We built it kind of like right around the middle of it, I think. Kind of staying a bit more away from the forest. I kind of want to kill... I'm going to kill this creeper first. I'm going to kill this creeper. I don't care if he explodes. I do care if he explodes. That's a lie. I just want to make sure he's dead right now. There we go. Okay, now I can build a bit more in peace. So let's see how exactly I wanted to do this then. I'm thinking... So this is going to be the entrance way up, right? And then we'll have the actual entrance way be kind of up here. I want these to be stairs. You know what I mean? So let's do a spruce wood fence along there. And then we'll have it going this way here. And then we'll have another spruce wood fence there. I think... Okay, yeah. This is already going to look pretty good, I think. So we're going to need some dirt kind of to be a little bit of placement here. All right, so 5 along there. There we go. And then we'll do another... Should we do another 2 like this? Ooh, actually... Oh, no, we have to do it a little bit higher. Okay, so we have to do it 1 higher like that. There we go. So yeah, like I said, on stilts, not really too high up, but high enough up where mobs don't just walk in, okay? So yeah, this already looks, I think, pretty good. Okay. It might look a little bit bad for right now, just trying to figure things out. Alright, so we'll do 1 more up here, and then I think 1 more should be high enough. If anything, that might be a little bit too high, so we'll see. Oh god, hold on. My placement's not all that good. Like I said, new mouse and keyboard, it's kind of whack. Alright, so let's see. Is this a good enough height for, you know, the house to be in where it's not too ridiculous? I think it is. I think, let's see. I think that's a good height, personally. And then we can have the actual... Yeah, we can have a stilts along the side here. I think that's a good height for the house. Maybe we want to actually have it extend out a little bit more. Kind of like a bit of a deeper walkway. I have an idea. Give me a sec. So this was actually kind of the idea of what I had for the walkway up here, where it's kind of too wide because we don't want it too dramatic looking. So this, I think, how good does this look? Ooh, I like that a lot more. Does that look as good as it did before? I think it looks better, personally. So yeah, then from what we're going to do here, I think, obviously we're going to make the actual floor of the house out of the cyan sand clay. That's already been determined since I think it looks fantastic for a flooring, and just for anything, really. The sun is close to going down right now, so let's go ahead and build out, I think... We'll do fences. Oh god, hold up. We have an axe on us still. Let's go ahead and do fences along each side. Actually, no. We're going to move fences, I think, a bit more inward. So we'll do fences every time the increment goes up on a solid block. So, or solid, like, 0. I don't know. I'm trying to make sense here, but it's not really working. And then we'll do the same thing right over here. There we go. The fences aren't really connected to anything. That's something that we need to fix. I don't really know what we're going to connect them to. We'll figure that out. Ooh, we could actually... Ooh... I think I just did something by accident that I really, really like. How do I like this? Ooh, maybe it needs to go up a little bit higher. This kind of reminds me of the stairwell that I had going to, what's it called? My, treehouse in H2M. Yeah, I really like... Ooh, you know what? Oh, baby, I like that. Okay, it's a little bit... Yeah, it needs to be a little bit higher, I think. Yeah, we can go ahead and remove this from right here. But I think it's a good standing base for sure. And then we can do the same thing along here. So I think it went up like this right about here and went over. And then this one went up right here. Oh, God. Well, I'm going to need some more fences for this for sure. So let's go ahead and build those. So let's do 1... Oh, whoops. It's kind of hard to build these for some reason. There we go. Ah, there we go. Okay. And do we have our crafting table down? We do, thankfully. Let's go ahead and place this down, kind of smack down right in the center here. Let's use these to make more sticks. We're not going to need too many sticks. I think that should be fine, 32. Then we can split those 16, and that's not even, we're not even going to use all the sticks, but we'd have enough to go ahead and do this then. Okay, so let's go ahead and fix this up here and make the little walkway. I think this is going to turn out pretty good. Like I said, I'm not the best builder, especially, you guys know, for those that actually know me, the reason why I like building kind of in the trees and stuff and not really like too much on the ground is just because I'm not really good at framing, you know what I mean? I'm better at building into something than I am making a full design. But I think this looks... That looks good, I think, for right now. We might want to fix it up a little bit more later on, I think. Yeah, we might want to fix it up a little bit more. The actual standing of this looks kind of weird. Like, that's actually off right now. So we need to go ahead and use, I'm pretty sure, this right here. Actually, now let's go ahead and do it on this side then. Here we go. So we can go ahead and place the fences down, one there and one there. There we go. And then another one right about there. Okay, that's looking good. So let's go ahead and go to sleep, and we'll have a good solid 12 minutes to get to work on the house. All right, we slept. The daytime has arrived again. This is the nice thing about being on when no one else is on. You have a lot more time to work, and I think from what I'm seeing here, I'm kind of not really digging how, I guess, small this little entrance is here. I mean, it's still, actually, you know what? It doesn't really bother me all that much, I don't think. So let's go ahead and place down, I believe, a solid block. No, not a solid block there. I think this will be the actual floor of it, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is tall enough for right now. So let's use the slabs that we've got here, a lot of them. And I guess we'll do it kind of along the edge right here, I'm thinking. We can do it actually, how far out does this have until it reaches the end here? So let's do one, oh god, I hate when that happens so much. All right, so 1, 2, 3, or no, sorry, that's just 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then I think from there we could actually do 5, and then we'll do a little curve in right here, and that's an idea that I've already kind of got placed in. So we'll do, let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out. So then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, and then the little curve right around here. There we go. And then from here, what I think I want to do. Now, I haven't, like I said, I haven't really designed this before, so I don't really know how this is going to look. But I think what I want to do from here is actually build some wood up so it kind of looks like it's suspended off of something. And I think... the question is, do I want to make it out of like a solid block of wood or some sort of... Oh, you know what? Actually, let's try it like this. If we do it kind of in a curve this way, I think this might make it look a lot better. Then we'll do the same thing over here. Like I said, this is a little bit experimental. I don't know if it's going to look good. I hope it does because I've got the idea in my head. I'm just very horrible at executing it onto paper. That's why I'm not a very good drawer in real life. So let's see. How does this look along here? How does that look? You know, I kind of... Hold on, we need a better viewing angle, like down from here, honestly. It's kind of like really difficult to view it. What about along here? Like, how does this look? I'm not digging the fences. I don't know what it is. I'm just not really digging the fences. I don't think this looks too bad. Maybe something about it I just really don't like, and I think it's the fences. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the fences here. This is why I probably should have built this off camera a little bit here. We've got some steak in our inventory. Thank you very much. So yeah, I think... Let's get rid of the fences up this way, at least. I don't think we need them this high. Otherwise, I think they're fine. I think they're fine as long as they're not protruding up like this. And then I think we're good from here, though. So let's actually build this out a little bit more. Just kind of keep working with it a little while. And then how far out do we really want to work with this here, then? Because this is like the base of our house right now. This is not really turning out as good as I thought it was going to look, unfortunately. That kind of sucks. Like, see, how... Oh, God, hate doing that. How wide is this going to be, then? Or how, I guess, long is it going to be? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's go 14. I think 14 would be a good length for the house. Yeah, I think 14 would be a good length for the house. Maybe even a bit too long. Let's maybe do 12. I think, nah, 14's fine. 14's fine. So we'll do the same thing along from here. So this is 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. I hate that, man, so much. You know what? Fine. You know what? I'll stay on the ground, okay? So I don't even know how far out this is right now. So this is going to be to right about here. So we've got a couple more blocks we can use. And I was a little bit too far out. Okay. So then from there, I think we'll do the same thing kind of going around the corner. So like that. And then we'll move this over like here. All right. And there we go. And then we got the same corner thing on the inside. And then we'll do the same wood going around here. Like I said, this might not look good. Let's just find out right now. Find out how it looks as a base. Because obviously we're going to fill this whole floor in. That's going to be the floor of our house. 3, 4, and 5, and we'll do the same thing right over here. We got those skeletons up there, but we're not going to be able to get hit by them because our house is so freaking tall. So that's the main thing that I like now, because our house is elevated, so mobs aren't going to be able to get inside. If anything, they'll just be able to get underneath, which still won't be the best thing in the world, but let's see. How does this look then? I think, you know, it's not as elegant as I thought it would look. How does it look from the edge? Please look decent. It's not as elegant as I thought it would be. Maybe something that would actually make it look a little bit better is making it look like it bleeds into this a little bit more. So we do it like this then. How does that look? Ooh, maybe like that, kind of wrapping around it a little bit, you know? I don't really actually, maybe, I don't think we want it looking like wrapping around like this, but I think we definitely need the base in the corner to make it look a bit more natural, since otherwise it's just kind of like a very thin object holding on to something very, very large. All right, so we'll do the same thing around here. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And the same thing around here. 1, 2, and 3. Nope, because apparently it gets built right there. All right, how does this look around the corner here then? I wish I had like a teleport here to keep checking. It's kind of hard to see from the tall grass, but I think it looks all right. One thing I might actually want to do. Okay, so let's actually fill in the floor for right now. Here, I think I might actually want to do this. Is there a middle to this or no? I don't think, no, there's no middle to it, which is kind of good. I rate that. So do this, and we'll kind of move it out this way a little bit, so it's got a bit more dimension. Yeah, a bit more dimension I think is going to look good. Make it look a little less boxy, I suppose. Now, there is a middle this way, but there's no middle. I don't know. Do I like that? The fact that there's no middle on the sides, but there's a middle there? I think I'm okay with that, personally. I think we can do some really awesome things. So do the same thing around from there. We'll place down a crafting table here, and we'll get more slabs made up. And then I think what we need to do next, then, is actually get the house done so we can actually get the flooring made. Because we need the flooring not to be made out of stone bricks. So yeah, I think what I'm going to go ahead and do then is fill in a little bit here, and we'll kind of work that way in just a little while. Okay, so now we're actually trying to figure out whether or not we're going to have enough cyan clay to finish up the floor. It looks like we might have just enough in the way that I kind of want to do this around. Oh my god, you're kidding. Oh, no way did that just happen. Do I have, I literally just used all my cyan sand clay on a perfect rotation around the freaking, you know what? I love it. I'm in love. I am in love with what just happened. That's so cool. I love when that happens, man. It's freaking awesome. So anyways, the next thing that we really need to do, the reason I put these down here was because this is actually going to be the outline of the house. So I think the question is whether or not I want to build the house kind of like out of wood, or if I want to build it out of, you know, raw wood, or I should say planks rather. So I think what we're going to do then is actually turn a good amount of this. Oh, we really don't. Oh man, what happened to all of our wood? We used so much of it already. That's so heartbreaking. Okay, let's go ahead and just change that all into planks right now. We're going to need to go ahead and sleep, since I think I'm not really worried too much about mobs coming up right now. It's not the most protected thing in the world. I mean, obviously our treehouse is the safest home that we've got, but once we get a little bit more of a lighting situation going, don't you do it. Oh, for fudge's sake, I thought I would climb up high enough. All right, you know what? I'll sleep and I'll fix the ladders right now. Lachlan, I'm sorry I hurt your ladders. It'll be fine in just a moment, and I think then we will be all okay. All right, let's go over here then. Spruce wood going down. Yeah, we need to fix this up for sure. Let me actually take a lot of the dirt that we've got. Like, this area I don't think got fixed up at all, or at least for the majority. So let me actually place down some dirt here and get this looking a bit better. So we'll do the same kind of around here, I think would be good. Yeah, there we go. And then we can do it down a little bit more right about here. Actually, is this a good area for it? I'm not sure. Where does it level? Okay, it levels out around here, actually, so you need to make this a bit taller. Yeah, there we go. Thankful. That's the thing that I like having dirt in my inventory all the time for, is like, if a creeper blows up, it's literally not even all that big of a deal. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and board this up right about here. And we've got a little bit more dirt on. We got a lot more dirt on us. There we go. And, I mean, there we go. We're okay. We're looking fine. It looks a little ugly, just for the fact that, you know, the ladders are kind of broken. But can people get up there? For right now, just make a leap. Just make a leap. You know, it's fine, actually. It's perfectly fine. Okay, so this is done. Let's get back to work on here, then. We don't really have as many building materials as I like. This is looking not too bad, actually. I love the walkway. That's the only thing, though, is that if I would have just finished the walkway, since we don't really have a lot of, what is it called, cyan clay, I was going to put more cyan clay up the walkway, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to do it. So I'll have to go back and get more, which is okay, because it's not too hard to find, really. I don't know whether or not it's like a very renewable resource in here, like at least getting it from, what's it called, like structures, I guess, because there's not too many of those structures out. No, creeper! No. No. You will not do this! I don't know why I didn't turn right there. I don't know why I didn't turn. Honestly, I think just like... You know, I don't know. I just didn't turn. Unfortunately, a creeper blew up, but that's the only damage we've had so far right now. It's not too big of a deal. Yeah, so we just go ahead and put this down right there. And there we go. It's literally fixed already. We just need to put the slabs back down here. 1, 2, 3. And put a fence back down. 1 there. And then the stairs back down, which we've got 1, 2. And then along there. And there we go. It's fixed back up. Just a little bit of, you know, it looks like dirt now. So now what we need to go ahead and do then is, I guess, get the actual spruce wood kind of along the corners here. How do... I'm very curious how exactly I want to make this look. Maybe it'd be better to do wood along the corners. I think it might actually be better to do wood along the corners. Let me see. If we were to do it like this up here, and then... Nah, okay, what the hell am I even building right now? This is absolutely atrocious. The way I've got this design is like the house is going to obviously be circular for the most part, or whatever, you know, like design this is. Kind of, I guess, a rectangle, really. Kind of a bit of a square, too. I don't know. It's like an oval, really. So yeah, I think let's actually try out normal wood for the base of it, and then we'll actually build a bit more wood, like going up top. So yeah, we'll do wood around the base here. How does that look okay? I think it should look fine. Yeah, that looks all right. And then we could do kind of spruce wood along here for then. How does this look? I'm not the best at building. We'll have to kind of figure it out as it goes, but I don't know. Okay, you know what now? This is the part where I actually need to do a little bit more research, and I think come back to it in just a little bit. Because we've already got, I'm digging what we've got so far, you know, with this whole, like, the stilts going up here. We'll obviously have to make a way for the stilts to kind of end a bit more gracefully. But as for the walls, I need a little bit of thinking to do here. I want to try this through the door, because I think it's going to look better. Let's go ahead and place the crafting table down right here. This is something that I just kind of got off the top of my head. We got the 3 spruce wood doors right here. Let's go ahead and place down... Oh, we're going to need to actually make these non-slabs. Okay, well, actually, I'm going to need to take this and move it out over here. So we are actually going to need a little bit more of cyan and clay, unfortunately. I thought we were fine, but we're not. So yeah, I'll need to go out and get more of that then. Stone bricks right here then. Let's go ahead and do a door right here. Or no. Yeah, a door right there's fine. And then we'll do the same thing over here. Just for right now, we'll place down a stone brick. We'll fix it up later. And we'll do a spruce door right here. And then what I think we can do here is do that. And then a spruce wood fence kind of down in the middle here. And then maybe brown stained clay on top. Oh, I like that. And then from here, what we can do is spruce wood going up, up, and up. And then we'll do another one up, up, and up. And is that... looks a little odd. Looks a little odd. What I think I want to... I think, yeah, that looks a little odd, I'm not going to lie. Maybe actually removing... no, it's a pickaxe right there. Maybe removing it and putting it down like that. Man, I'm trying to figure this out, man. I'm trying to figure it out. So trying to ignore that, too. I'm not... What? Jesus! You know, you think during day that you're absolutely fine. You think during day that you're absolutely fine to just build whatever you want, and then that happens. Oh, man. How much damage did that do to my place? Not too much, actually. I'm okay with that. That's fine. I don't really care about deaths all that much. I think I made that point across before. Okay, that is a little bit unfortunate, but all we really lost was our 12 levels. How did that happen? Was it just a Oh, it's underneath! Oh, you bastards! There's creepers and mobs underneath our place right now. Oh, no. Okay, that was actually not an insight that I thought about. I did not think that mobs were going to spawn underneath here. This is not a good thing, then. This is really not a good thing that mobs are going to be spawning underneath the home. And then there's just, like, random creepers along here. You know what? Creepers are behaving like zombies in this series. You kill one creeper, and it's like, it takes on the zombie aggro, and then all of a sudden... I don't want to eat that. Where's my steak? Is my steak... Did I pick up my steak? Where's my steak? Did my steak get, like, blown up somewhere else? Where did it go? Oh my god, the creepers! Where's my steak? Do I have my steak on me? What happened to my steak? Did some of my items get permanently blown up or something? Or do I not just see them? I may just not see them right now. No? Where? Okay, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm digging this hole, like, underneath here, because I didn't realize that it was going to be this light. I might actually invest 250 into a freaking power, or what is it, a torch here to make sure this doesn't happen. Where did... Oh, you know what? No, I ate all my steak. I'm actually cooking up the rest of it right now. So let's go back home and get some steak. Fudge, man. Died again. That's all right. We'll go back from here and go up and grab the steak. And then I guess just get working a bit more. I think it's turning out good. I really just need to work on whatever the entrance is. Or the actual, like, framework of the house, I guess. There we go. Regen up a little bit more. We're good. Okay. So we'll go back around from here. Drop down. Graceful landing, MCMMO. Oh, man. MCMMO's got to come back soon, man. I miss it. So, in that case, then, creepers are pretty easy to be able to get up while I'm working, which is not very fond. Yeah, it's just that one little... You know what I think I might do for right now? I have an idea. So this is the center, I think, right? Yeah, this is the center right about here. If we go ahead and actually just take it out like this... Oh, here's an idea, okay? So if we do it like this then, and then we do the same thing around here and kind of create like this here, I don't think mobs will be able to spawn in here, or at least on there, because, let me see, is this... Oh, God. Is this 6 right here? That's 7. I think if we do it like this, mobs won't be able to spawn because it's not a block wide. So I think this is a good little base plot. Yeah, okay, there we go. So that looks a little bit odd for right now, but that's going to prevent mob spawning underneath there, which is good. And then we still have slabs along here, which is good. It also blew up some of the fences, but we still got more of those, which is, can you guess? It's good. Alright, and I think it went up right about here, and then over, and yeah, there we go. Okay, now this I said before looks a little bit strange. Really not sure how I dig this. What I want to do, though, is, and I was just about to do this, let's make some spruce wood stairs, and then we'll kind of try, how does that look? That just looks odd, I think. What if we get rid of the... Maybe it's the fence right now that's making this look a little weird, because I like the double entrance. How does... That looks a little bit weird with the faces right there. In fact, actually, what if we just remove the clay from the door handle? And we'll make the clay kind of like around the edges. So, like, maybe... No. We need it going upwards. So, like, maybe right about that... Ooh! Fudge! I think it looks good, and then all of a sudden I remember there's no such thing as, like, half slabs moving inward in this server. Let me go ahead and actually, yeah, let me go ahead and just take some time to figure out what I'm doing here. Okay, so I've logged back on the server here, and I had a little bit of thought kind of in a creative world, just on single player, you know, just random standard world. Not this world, just a different world. And I had a little bit of thought. There is one block that I'm not using that actually goes really well with spruce, and that is cobblestone, actually. Cobblestone goes very, very well with spruce. So I think we might actually try, how much cobblestone do we have? We have not too much, I don't think. We've got a little bit that didn't cook up here, but yeah, we don't really have a lot of cobblestone. We could actually take a lot of this stone here, and, well, actually, I don't think it's worth to actually just place a stone down, because, I mean, this is, you know, cooked up stone, so we don't want to have to recook it. I do not feel like dying by a creeper for the second freaking time of day, and number 2 is already settling very unwell with me right now. Creeper, just leave me alone. There shouldn't be any spawning underneath here. There should be none spawning underneath my house. If any of them are, there's no mobs. Okay, there's still... Okay, there are creepers on top and around, so that was because of nighttime, I think. At least I would hope. Let's pretend that I didn't actually just see that. So let's go somewhere off in the distance a little bit, not too far from here. And then we'll just mine a little bit of stone underneath here. No mobs seem to be around, which is a very good thing. We can just make a little bit of a dig down this way. I'm not sure whether or not there's a cave in here, because I know the cave I just went into before was actually, okay, no mobs? No mobs are chasing me, good. I know the cave that I went into before was actually the one that we had gone into, I think, in one of the first episodes, when we had a lot of people going out in the same mines. I think it was actually the same cave that Lachlan died into, or we went into the first episode, literally the first episode of the series. Did I miss that first episode? Like, it's already, like, you know, settling bad with me, like, I miss when the series was new, but it's still new. I really love it. This is a very... I like the series a lot. I know some people don't, you know, talking viewers, and I know some people really love the change, because it's a very drastic change from Season 1 and Season 2. I think it's a good change, personally, but a lot of improvements are to be made. The server did come out a little bit, you know, it was born a little early, but, you know, we got to fix it up a little bit, and I think it'll be fine with, you know, the bugs and stuff, tweaking the mobs and making sure it's a bit more balanced, and then I think we'll be fine. So I think right about here, a stack of cobblestone should do us well for right now. I'll mine up later, a little bit more. I hate mining cobblestone so much with, like, how just annoying it is. If I had even an iron pickaxe, it would make this so much easier, you know? But anyway, so hopefully the mobs are on top of here. No, they did not despawn. Is this creeper going to jump down on me? Do you jump down, or do you wait for me to get up? I think they jump down, I'm pretty sure. That spider doesn't have a problem with me. The creeper, however, didn't even care about me, man. He doesn't care about me. Okay, but no. This is what I've done a little bit of research on. Apparently, a good block to use is actually cobblestone. And oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I agree on that for sure. So let's go ahead and place down some cobblestone kind of around here then and see how does this look right here. That, it looks a little strange because I've got an idea. What if we just do cobble around all the doors? I want to check back to make sure no creepers are coming up. You know what? Fudge you, creepers. I don't even care right now. You know what I could do? I could just use this as a freaking entrance. So you know what, creepers? You can't even get up here anymore. You know what? Yeah, you're stuck. You can't get up here. That's a barricade. You can't get up here anymore. You're all done. There you go. Let's actually remove the majority of the wood from here and see how the cobblestone looks on the side. I don't really think we want to do smooth stone, maybe. Smooth stone doesn't really look good for builds, I don't think. And then standard, what is it? Stone bricks. We already have that for the floor. How does this look? Like maybe now that we've done this a little bit here. Oh god, my tools are so odd. Hold on. Let's combine the pickaxes here. So we got pickaxe, sword, that, and wood. And then we have standard wood, this, there we go. There we go. Okay, that's a lot better. Okay, so now we'll do the actual wood in the middle here. I think it looks better. And then from here, what we can do is build this a little bit more upward like that. How does this look? That, I think, already looks a little bit better. There's just something about this I don't like for some reason, and I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because this is all there is. I think maybe just building a little bit more might make me like it a bit more. So let me actually see. If I was to build here, let's actually build up over this way so we can actually get on top of here. What if we were to build it up a little bit higher? Kind of like this, and then maybe wood around here. How does that... Oh, okay, that looks... I don't know if that looks better. Personally, I don't. I want to actually... Ooh, I have an idea. Hold on. So if we were to do that then, and then what if we were to place a block right here? Place a block back here, and then we do this facing that way. Okay, all right. I've got an idea. And then we'll do the same thing here, and then we'll move this out right there. Okay, there we go. Okay. So now let's see how this looks. A little bit more... Okay, how does this look now? That looks a little bit better. Let's actually get rid of the wood here and I think replace it with cobblestone. I think the cobblestone's honestly just like the main bay right now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I don't... Something is just not settling right with me, and I disagree with a lot of what I'm doing right now. So I had a little epiphany, and I think a lot of the reason why I'm having a bit of difficulty building this house is because we don't have one thing that is very, very essential to building a house, and that's glass. Glass is like the one thing that you need, especially, glass panes, colored glass, whatever you want to do. You need glass to build a house because you obviously need it to have windows. We could use fences, but like... I don't know, glass I think would, just give us a lot more variety of what we could do. Now, unfortunately here, this is the problem. We don't have unlimited fuel supplies to be able to get this glass, because we only have a certain amount of wood. Like, we've got a fair amount of wood, but we don't really want to use it all on glass right now. And the other thing is, too, we can't pick the glass back up since we don't have Silk Touch, which is unfortunate. I wish we could have gotten, like, Silk Touch off of freaking, what's it called? One of the, books that we got from fishing, although I think that would have been taken out pretty quickly. Regardless, though, let's go ahead and get a little bit more cobblestone right there, and I think we'll just shovel up as much sand as we can get with this one shovel here. I'm not sure how much more progress I want to make on here, since obviously I can't be on here for too long. I still have to obey the time span rules on here for today as well, because I do plan on streaming it for about half an hour, maybe a little bit longer as well. So I'm making sure that I stay a bit lower than an hour 15 on here right now. I haven't spent too much more than that time on here, which is good, because obviously, I could build for hours, but that's kind of frowned upon. We all kind of check up on everyone's playtime when necessary, but for the most part, we're all just like, spend an hour or two on here a day, and then we all should be, pretty even in that way. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and dig up some more sand here and then make a very dangerous trek back home, which shouldn't be too bad. I'm digging up this pig's little, do you mind if I touch your sand, pig? Do you mind if are you okay? No, he doesn't care. Okay, he's kind of just walking away from me. He's like, I know what you're doing. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that, run back home, and then I think just get this smelted, and I might end it off from there. We'll do a little bit more building next episode or something, soon at least, because we got to get the framework done, but... I don't know, man. Like, it's difficult getting a house build on here because you don't have a few hours to build like I'd really love to. Especially for me, I'm not the best builder, so I kind of need that time. So, time to run back home, baby. And, yeah, I'll catch you guys there. I still can't lie with you. There's still quite a lot of mobs around here, and it is a pretty scary thing going through all these trees at nighttime. You can hear there's a witch behind me right now that I don't really want to mess with. We're pretty far away from home, so running right now is a little bit scary. Just don't want to get caught. I think, if anything, I think the fast mobs are the most dangerous dangerous because those are the guys that can actually, like, you know, just blatant rush you. And we're back home. Now, the only problem is, though, is that we gotta actually get through all this terrain here. There are a lot of creepers around our land. There is a ladder going up here. Where does this ladder go to? Oh, look at how fast that freaking skeleton down is. Where does this go to? Where is this? What is this? The heck is this thing? I've never... Oh, this is Preston's enchantment shrine. I've never seen this before. Oh, this is where our freaking materials went. Nobody ever told me that. So we have an anvil now and an enchant table. I remember the enchant table. I just didn't really know where it went, but now I realize it's right there. Very sick. I don't know how I didn't see that. I guess it's a little bit off from here. But yeah, let's go ahead and sleep right now. And I guess just get the, we don't really have a lot of wood or, you know, fuel supplies to be able to freaking burn all this sand down to glass. But we'll have to do it. It's worth the sacrifice. Let's go in here. How much wood do we got in here? We got, thankfully, a good amount of wood. So I'll put down... Oh, why are you in our home? Why are you in our house? Leave our home, you bastard. Why? Why is there a skeleton in our home? All right, we'll go ahead and put down the rest of this in here and put the sand in there. So yeah, I think 2 stacks of sand should be good for right now. Let's sleep while we got the time being. Still got a cat on my chest. I don't know what this cat's name is, if anybody's named it yet, but I don't know. It kind of looks like it looks like a Chester to me. You know what I mean? It's like literally looks like a Chester colored cat. If Chester has a color, I think Chester is a color. I think, like, I'm pretty sure, if I recall, in my Crayola box back in first grade of like 128 crayons, because my mom bought me a 128 crayon box back in first grade. I was the shit. But yeah, I think there was a color named Chester, and I'm pretty sure that that was that color right there. So let's go ahead and take, I guess, glass is going to take so long to smelt right now. How does it look from over here? It looks, you know what, actually? I like that. I do. I think it looks a little bit weird with the fence, you know, like right in the front there, but I like the platform. I think the house is going to look good. The house might be a bit too small. We could always expand it upward, like kind of do a certain thing like Vic does with his towers, but, you know, obviously not do like a tower thing, but just do it once to where for the second layer, it'll obviously bulge out a little bit more. I think that'll look good then, but I think for right now, what I want to specifically try out with the glass, and we're going to do this while the rest is cooking, is I think I actually want the doors to be surrounded in glass, because I think that's what I've been aiming for to try and do, but I wasn't able to. So this creeper around here, just run away from the creeper. Don't want to deal with him. Don't want to deal with him. We're going to go ahead and get up here. We're going to get up here, and we're going to get on top of this. I don't know if the creeper, I think the creeper might actually be able to get up here, but I don't know if they walk on, I don't think mobs like that can walk on, what's it called? Those things. And we also did get a bit of cyan sand clay, so we can actually fix up the door here. Please grab the door, thank God. Okay, so we can fix that up a little bit there. Our pickaxe did literally just break, which I find hilarious. Okay, so we don't have the pick now, so whatever we do has to be kind of permanent. So anyways, let's go ahead and place the rest of the door down here. So put that there, we'll put that there. We are going to need to make another pick. Okay, let's make it one more pickaxe here. And if this works, I think that's a happy ending, and we'll get working on the actual house later on. But this is good progress for right now, I think. It's been slow, but it's been worth it, I think. So let's go ahead and place down spruce wood here, spruce wood here. We'll get rid of this right along here. And I'm thinking then, what if we do glass surrounding the doors? How is this going to look? I think this is going to look good, personally, like the full way around. And how does that look? Oh, I don't know. Okay, never mind. This is the one mistake that we made, so we're going to have to waste one. How does that look? You know, I think it'll look better with the frame. I think it'll look a lot better with the frame. Like, my idea for it is, actually, maybe it's not a good idea that we have glass above the... Yeah, actually, I think it looks better. I think it looks better. And then what if we surround cobblestone around this, right? What if we surround this in cobblestone and see how this looks then? So we do another wood down right here and then the cobblestone around here. How does that look? I think, how does that look? I don't know, man. I think I'm going to need to take a little bit of time here, kind of work on my, how this is going to look here. I think maybe expanding the glass a bit further out this way, like 2 around here, and then maybe 2 right here to give it a bit more of a window base. And then I think maybe, so I'm trying to figure out what the problem is here. Maybe it's the fact that there's no wood. Maybe, actually, that kind of looks okay. That looks not too bad. And then what if we were to, I'm actually going to remove the glass from the middle. What if we were to do it like this? Oh, looks a little bit off. Wood down right here. And then maybe, hold on, maybe from there then, if we do wood kind of around, Maybe if we do wood around like this, and then cobblestone on top of the wood. Like that. And then we'll do the same thing around from here. So, what is that then? Wood. Oh, wait a second. I think I like this. Wait a second. Oh, you know, it's... There's something I don't like about it. I think it's the fact that it looks like LTL. But I think this looks okay. I think, honestly, this looks okay. Maybe... Oh, I have an idea, actually. What if we put the glass above going like all the way to the top of the roof and then we kind of just have it, yeah, you know what? Maybe if the glass extended up a little bit more there, I think that might actually look good. Hold on, we're going to go get some glass real fast here. It's like, we need a lot of materials to be able to make sure, like, having restricted materials is not good for a creative sense. But I'm saying it again, guys, I haven't done a lot of Minecraft building practice. In fact, I admittedly never practiced Minecraft building. And if you don't practice building, even building, you're not really going to get better at it. So that's my excuse for why I'm not good. And I think it's a valid one, personally. So let's get some more glass from here. We don't really need that skeleton sniping us. We've got 5.5 hearts. Don't one-shot me. Why are all the skeletons with bows not dying? That looks so strange. Okay, so then from here, what we can do is let's actually... Okay, let's go along the corner here. All right, eat a little bit of food. And then glass is going to go, I think, here and here. Kind of going a bit more upward, making it look a bit more like it's expensive, I guess. And then we need to figure out the door situation. I don't know, maybe having 2 doors isn't the best idea. Let's actually try, let's get rid of this here and just put down cyan sand clay if we want to keep switching this up. Maybe having 2 doors just isn't the best idea. We might fix it up later, but I think, honestly, that's what's hindering us back. So let's do maybe if we, oh, you know what? Wait a second. And then how does this look right here? Where's our doors? Did our doors just fall? I think our doors just fell under the ground right now. Did they? Where's our doors? Are my doors in my inventory? Oh, no, they're right. Oh, I didn't look at my hotbar. I was looking at my inventory, not my hotbar. Okay, let me see here. And then if we were to do it on the inside right like that. Oh, you know what? I think that looks good, personally. I think I like that. And then we'll do the same thing kind of around here. We'll do the, ooh, and what if we were to do maybe, I've got an idea. Cobblestone along up here, and then wood going around the side like this, and then cobblestone. How does... I don't know if I like that, per se. But I definitely like the entrance to the door now. I think it looks a lot better. But we'll go ahead and stick with the cobblestone going up like this just because we already tried it. And then I guess we'll just do wood along the whole route at the bottom. I think that's looking like the idea for what we've got going on. So then we're going to have wood going all the way along the bottom here. Please tell me we have just enough. Oh, we've got one more than enough. Well, actually, we don't have enough because we still need to stack it. That's unfortunate. But, yeah, what if we were to just do this along here? Like the cobblestone around the top, like I said. Actually, no, because we're going to make this out of glass, right? So we need to actually get rid of the cobblestone here then. Yeah, so we're going to have this made out of glass. And this glass is going to be going a bit higher upward. Now I think I'm getting a little bit more of an idea. Now, you know what? I'm digging this now. I'm digging it now. Okay, now we'll do the glass kind of along here. There we go. And we'll do the glass going around like this. Okay, all right, I'm getting a bit more of an idea for this. I think I like this. I think I do. We're going to have to, I don't know how that happened. Oh, we didn't do it inward. Oh. I just realized we didn't build the house inward like we built the floor. That's fine, I think, though. If we just kind of remove this and put it in with cyan sand clay, I think that would look all right. But yeah, I think for right now, guys, I think it's going to go ahead and do it for this episode. We've got a bit of a house base going. We can work on the rest of it later. Oh, you know what? It's because I didn't put the wood down like here. Oh, yeah, I think that's... Yeah, I think that's why, actually. Wait a second. Do I like it better with the wood being there? Hold on. Do I like it better like that? I'm not sure. Ooh, that's another design thing we're going to have to worry about, too, because this is just like 1 block here, and then this is 2 blocks. Fascinating. Okay, well, regardless, though, we have to go ahead and, well, we don't have enough wood for it anyway, so it's not going to work. But that's kind of the idea that I've got going on here. We'll do the same thing for the glass over in the corners right along here. So I think it's just 5 wide. No, it's 6 wide, actually. So 6 wide with the glass, which we've got enough for now, which is awesome. So yeah, we've got a little bit of a base work with the house. I think it looks fine. We can obviously work a bit more on it later. Maybe have like a little middle thing going up there. But I think this is looking good for right now. We'll get a little bit more done later. I love this floor. It feels so nice. It's like hardwood. It's like carpet. It just feels natural for a floor of a house. But, and then looking around here, I think, yeah, you know what? It's got some work to do for sure. The front looks kind of ugly because we didn't have to board it off for mobs. But you know what? Ooh, that looks so good. I like that for sure. But anyways, it's gonna go and do it for this episode of How To Minecraft. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Bad things happen, a death, and good things happen. We got a house idea. And now we've got some more glass, and I'm gonna get to work on chopping out a few more trees probably later on today. So I have to get off for right now and go focus on a couple other videos. That is looking fantastic. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Take care, and I'll catch you back as soon as I kill the skeleton. Ciao!